Welcome back to another episode of Omni After Hours here on the House of Rags. So there's been a lot going on in the detail community over the last fortnight. We're just going to bring it back to detailing today. We, to be fair, have no clue what's going on. This is going on over here, this person said that, this person did that. What we're talking about today is Sidero, so product focused. We're working on a Mercedes AMG behind us here. And if you come along to the car here, Glenn, have a look at the brake dust build-up and grime that we have on these front wheels. We've got obviously some massive rotors on the front of this AMG here. So what we want to do is show the power of using an iron cleaner like Sidero and highlight a couple of unique features about this product here and why it will make cleaning up these wheels much easier than just using a wheel cleaner or using some other iron cleaners we've had experience with in the past. So not a comparison video today. We don't want to upset anyone. We just want to show you Sidero, how fantastic this product is and how we've integrated it into our wheel cleaning process. So what I want to do here, I want to just clean half of this wheel. The video is not necessarily about showing you how great iron cleaner is by itself at cleaning a wheel. You're going to need manual agitation. We've already established that. Without manual agitation, you are not cleaning a car, let alone a wheel. But the reason that this stuck out to us is such a great product, pretty much immediately once we got it in our hands, is the fact that it's not like a traditional liquid form. This is more gel-like. So actually when you spray it on a wheel, and I'll show you here, let's do a couple of spritzes. So you'll see there that this foams and it applies to the wheel in a gel-like format. So you can see here, it sticks really well. You get really good cling time on the wheel, which allows the iron remover to actually do what it's meant to do and start to break down some of the iron on the wheel. Obviously, like a good iron remover should, it turns purple to show you that it's starting to react and activate. And one of the beauties about this is it does have surfactants in it as well. So it's going to do a job at removing and breaking down some of the iron and also the dirt and grime on the wheel as well. And it's got limescale properties as well, or anti-limescale properties, right? So it's
helps
going
to remove, like, break down those minerals and stuff.
Absolutely. So if you're using this on the surface of the car, and if we were not doing a wheel today, if we were doing the paint, the way that we would use our iron remover is we would use it in conjunction with our clay process. So the fact that it's got those limescale properties in there as well, quite fantastic. But you can see here, we haven't even had, other than my little bit of overspray, nothing has hit the driveway yet. And I think that's the beauty about this product, is because it's like a gel, the amount of time it will cling to the wheel there is pretty crazy. Other iron removers we've used in the past, more liquid form, and it runs away really quickly. Because this is gel, and you can see it there, like it's not even dripping off my finger. It's going to do a much better job because it's coming into contact with the wheel for a much longer period of time. We're going to let this eat away for a little bit here. We're not going to agitate this at all. We'll get the pressure washer out and we'll rinse this away and just have a look and see what it did just with the iron remover and the rinse versus the side that we haven't touched at all here.
Why are you rinsing that off the driveway?
Well, a little hot tip, iron remover will leave like real gnarly stains, so you can see them here. So really important that you rinse it off quickly or you pre-wet the driveway. Now I've got the Keve nozzle on here, so we're not going to have high pressure rinse off here. And I want to do this just to show you that it's not the agitation via the high pressure on here. I just want to rinse this away and see what finish we have here. Should leave this mostly intact, and we'll actually show the chemical versus just the normal finish here. I mean, pretty incredible results. We do say that you cannot do a touchless car wash. Wheels, paint, anything. Like, you just cannot do touchless, but it did a pretty fantastic job. You can see where I agitated it by wiping my finger here. Right, and if I wipe there, you'll be able to see. But compare that and compare that. No agitation whatsoever required to do that. I think that shows just how important iron cleaner can be in cleaning up some of these cars. We particularly find on some of the German cars, your Mercedes, BMWs are really bad for having really heavy brake dust. We find,
Audi is really bad too.
Audi as well. And I mean, especially when you're working with brakes this big on here as well, steel rotors, iron cleaner in your wheel cleaning process can make things so much easier, because look at that, you do a pre-treat, you rinse it away, then you input your foam and you get to the actual, let's start with a manual agitation. Your life is going to be so much easier not having to deal with this as your starting point. That is our new starting point. So now we've done half the wheel, let's clean this wheel properly. Let's get iron remover on the whole thing, go through our normal wheel cleaning process.
Do you want to tell the people what happened?
Well, you made a little mistake, didn't you?
I made a bit of a mistake. So we just got the new IK
Foam Pro 2?
Well,
E Foam Pro 2?
and do you know what I did? I've used it once already, but I dunked the whole thing in the bucket of water to add water from that bucket to put into here to mix up with our thing,
And
and it stopped working.
quite a few electronics on the bottom of this unit.
Yeah. The whole bottom was full of water. So
Yeah.
I recommend that you don't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
But also a bit stupid that you get water in there.
What do you put your laptop in a bucket of water?
Yeah, but we're cleaning cars, mate. Like I needed.
You reckon this should be a sealed unit?
Yes.
Anyways, luckily the E Foam Pro 2 also has a
Pump.
pump on the top, so we're good to go. What wheel cleaner's in here? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I actually wouldn't have no clue.
I've made a mixture of stuff in there actually.
Every wheel cleaner available on the House of Rags in here, mixed together.
Sure is. It's because I had a little bit of this, I had a little bit of that, and I had a little bit of this, and I just mixed it all together, and I add a little bit of soap, and that's how we get foam. So
Fantastic.
it's going to be a great wheel cleaner.
All right, let's clean
A
this.
mixture of all the best.
Mixture of everything.
Yep.
Sure you don't have some DIY detail incredible suds in there too? It smells a little bit grapey.
Yeah, there's a little bit in there.
Oh, is there? Is there actually?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I know my soaps.
That's why it foamed a little bit, because you know Ivan from DIY Detail, he likes to put just a little bit of Incredible Suds with his all clean in there, just to give it that little bit of foam. And I mean,
I hear Ivan likes to put a little bit of all clean, or
Yeah.
not all clean, a little bit of Incredible Suds with everything.
yeah,
You know, always get that foam action.
always get a little bit of foam extra. So that's a little trick from him.
Ah,
That's why you can smell the DIY Detail Incredible Suds grape scent.
there we go.
And actually, I put a little bit of grape in that bucket as well.
Oh, did you? Okay, that's, so my nose is
Your nose is on point
today. It sure is. And I mean, what better product? Great product with iron remover that's turning purple. Like, it's a good little mix, I
That
reckon.
great looking colour with a little bit of that. Perfect. Is it slick? You enjoying it?
Oh, I mean, it's a good little mix you made here. These aren't particularly difficult wheels to clean. I quite like. We've had some really interesting spoke designs over the last few weeks. It's nice to have something relatively simple here.
Yeah. Should we tell the people what was in the mixture?
And what mixture?
The wheel cleaning.
Oh
mixture.
yeah, tell them.
Tell them? Tell the
them.
people?
I need to get a mitt.
What kind of mitt you getting? Oh, you got the new.
I've got my new mitt from Yum Cars. This is the Yum, like, is there lambskin as well?
Yeah, lambskin.
I think so.
It's like a 5-finger or a 4-finger, 3-finger mitt.
We're just ready for some fresh mitts and thought we'd try out the Yums.
So what was in that mixture was, well, we've already told you a little bit of DIY Detail Incredible Suds. There was a little bit of Yum Cars, their wheel cleaner. And there was a little bit of Koch Chemie Alkali wheel cleaner.
Wow, what a mixture.
Well, I just didn't quite have enough, and then I just made up some strange dilution.
Okay.
But the product focus today is
Sidero.
Sidero, so it doesn't really matter what was in there.
No, it does not. It does not. Clean off these tyres.
I mean, what you're seeing there is that Alkali wheel cleaner's done a pretty good job at browning, taking that browning out, right?
Well, I did do a little pre-treat with a tyre cleaner.
Oh, gosh.
Tyre and rubber cleaner. And ready to rinse away. Now I will hit this with a high pressure rinse after, but for the purpose of this I'm just happy to use the Keeve nozzle, rinse all of this away here, We do need the high pressure nozzle to get into the actual caliper there. But all in all, I think Sidero did a fantastic job on the pre-treat, and it certainly made cleaning this wheel all that much easier when we got to the stage of actually foaming it down and manually agitating. So that is how Omni Garage have integrated Labo Cosmetica Sidero into our wheel cleaning process. Obviously, this product is fantastic as well for the actual paint of the vehicle. The gel-like format in here, I think, is the standout feature of this product, and that's one of the reasons why we like it so much. We get additional cling time, really, really easy product to work with, and you can see the result that it had on the wheel there. So you can get this product from the House of Rags. Use the code OMNIGarage, which will save you 10% off your order. We do get a little kickback, but we use that kickback to put straight back into buying more products. We've actually got a couple of new releases from Labo Cosmetica sitting on the ground over there. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit subscribe to the House of Rags and stay tuned. We'll bring you those products and more very shortly. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.